I don't know how well you'll hear it. That big old buck's probably 60, 70 metres down here grunting. This year he's hanging further over and he's right down on the bottom of the open star floating. He definitely ain't a good spot to be a boa, I'll put it that way. And he's there by him, always just him and his does, there's no other bucks in this year. I just don't know how to get near him. No idea. The wind's slowly, like it's sucking down there. Nothing stopping it rolling around there a little bit. Beep, beep. Fuck, that was so close. Oh, straight over. Straight over his back again. That's official, I'm not meant to kill that deer, eh? That's a 5th shot I've had at that buck now. He just pulled up there, about 33 yards, shot, just clipped the stick, my arrow went straight up. Fuck, I cannot believe it, eh? God. Right. I didn't feel much of that because I come in and it was still pretty dark and didn't want the light on this. I pretty much crawled down through here. I was just here. Twice he chased a spiker. Once I didn't even turn the GoPro on, I thought it was happening. He chased the spiker to about 18 metres. I drew, but he was already trotting back. And I got in here. I don't know if you see the arrow. He was just pulled up there, just over 30. Just clipped the bottom of a little stick. The arrow just went sailing. At least it went over his back. Man, that's the 5th shot I've had at that deer, eh? I'm beginning to think it's not meant to happen. Freaking pine trees, eh? There. Can hit them shitters all day. Just give me a cull buck, eh? I'll shoot them all day. That's that buck I shot at 50 the other day. My arrow stuck in the rock. He's a proper shit bag thing. I think I'm just going to get out of here. Go over the other side, go for a wander and hope this big fella comes back. Otherwise, I've got 3 days before I'll be back here. I don't know whether I like my chance of him still being here. Spikey's on the job. Tell mate's dough, I think. Yeah, I'll put through him. Plenty of blood on that. I didn't actually hear him crash, but that doesn't mean much. Should have took the ticker out of him, I think. I was just walking all in there looking for that buck. Literally just put my camera on because I was going to give a speech saying I don't want to scent the area up or get out of here and come back. And here he is. Got guard tying on the thing. Oh. Look at this. Oh yeah. Again, I think they're old. Like they got the weight. He's probably hasn't got. He probably hasn't got as much weight. Got his bungalow head. Just I'll drag him out of the people blood here. I'll drag him out of the blood. Can't really tell what's going on here with this shot, eh? I know. Jesus fuck. Trying to think of who's standing. Who's standing the other way? Got a hole here. And a hole here. That definitely ain't a broadhead hole. That's where all the blood running out of that. That definitely isn't a broadhead hole, that's just a round hole. Unless he's had to run in with these gun owners. That's a broadhead hole. I'll hit him on this side here. Yeah, that's where my arrow slipped in here. See that? To run in with the gun hunters. Well, that's from fighting. That's just a round hole. I guess when we broadhead exit, yeah, has to be. So that's a broadhead hole all day. That's just a round finger hole. Yeah, know whether that's fighting or a bullet hole, but that's where all the blood's running out of. Obviously, it's just opened that wound up, and that's where it's running out. But like I say, I don't want to stuff around. I don't want to scent this area up too much. So I took my boots off down here, put an arrow in them, so that's the best way to find them again. I must have left my arrow laying down now. I'll get out of here, go over here where I chased a big fella around the other day. I hope this fella comes back in here. But, man, 5 shots at him. Just so hard to just come back and fall through this pine, eh? 1 second he did stop, like I'd only clip one of them little branches and just like he went. Righto, well I've pushed up over in this next gully. One buck going off over here. I thought they would have been like just going ballistic, eh, by now. I've been thinking that for a while, but I hope that's a sign that they mightn't peak out till the weekend, which is pretty late, but they started pretty late, so this gives me a bit more of a chance on that. I'll tell you, I was sitting here trying to send a message. That's why I drove up here. It's the only spot I can send a message if I can sit my phone on the window. Had my bow sitting on the tyre and I just rolled back a bit here to try and pick the service up. It fell over and I thought I heard crack. I thought I went straight over the top of it, eh? That would have ended the rut. Would have had to get the bang stick out and just level them all out. Coming up on this buck, coming up from below, which I hate doing, but when you're on top, there's not much you can do, is there? Crow sound convinced I might kill him. I haven't had a look at him, but I think there could be 2 there. Might not be, but it sounded like two of them in here. Mozzies are smashing me, eh? He's a pretty handy looking buck, actually. I think I'll take the pack off, eh? I just made it up here in my socks. I was pretty close, but again, he's in that little thick patch of pine. Mozzies are just pounding me back, eh? I'm gonna come back down and get my boots before I lose them to my bag. He's only just over the ridge there, but he's a good buck. He's got a lot of does. A lot of does. I think he could be the buck I was going to come looking for, actually. Not 100% sure. Can't even get a decent look at him through those pines. Hope he doesn't run back over him. My bow's still up the hill there. Female's coming back in here. I can't see any scrapes in here, so if there's a big scrape in here, I'd sit back and wait. There's a lot of females within, so they could be just a few branching on him. If there's a big scrape in here, I'd wait, because I'd try and come back there again. Mozzies, eh? Right, I got this buck probably, I don't know, 60, 70 yards up over the ridge here, but full sunlight. So I probably won't risk using this GoPro. Too much shine comes off it, eh? I'm just going to cover it up with my hood. If I can do it, I'll do it, but I've got to get a shot yet anyway. But I'm not risking having that glaring. Smoked him. Down. What a stalk that was. I was coming up through all this sunlight shit, trying to crawl in the tree shadows there. I got him behind this pretty good tree. Thought, fuck it, I might as well film it, you know. I shot enough bucks now that if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But some are smashing me. Like at one stage, he was right in it and I just couldn't make nothing out. Anyway, I just persevered there. Kept going in. And you end up with him about 20, probably not even quite 20. Right on that ridge line there. So he looked like a pretty good buck. It all happened pretty fast, but he looked like a nice buck. Hopefully he is. Hoping this buck was just shot in here somewhere. I swear I heard him crash. I can't find my arrow, but I haven't really looked that hard for it yet either. Well, trying me. I'll see if that thing's going. Trying my hardest to find this arrow. I was right behind that log there. I shot up here. Unless it stayed in him for a bit. Anyway, I heard him crash. I'm sure I heard him crash just over here. I hope. Still a few bucks going off in here. A few down over here. That's where the big fella shot the tree on the other day. It was just over in there. So, I Must be good to be able to follow blood, eh? Instead of just walking and looking. Big rubs on the trees there. Here's me buck. Thought I heard him crash. Pretty good brow tines for down here actually. Definitely a good buck. He's not the one I was after the other day. Nice looking. Probably not that old of a deer actually, unfortunately. And he was probably well on his way to growing into a monster. He's still a cracker of a deer. Like I say, it's just so hard to tell sometimes. You're coming up through that pine. On the hoof he looked like I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not pumped to shoot him like he's a cracking deer. Massive big guard time on him. Plenty of mass there. Like, I don't think he's definitely not the youngest deer in the mountain. He probably would have been a cracker candidate to leave for another year or two, that's for sure. Okay. Where's that buck? I just stalk up the side. Oh, Mozzies, man, hey, they're smoking me. You just see me stalk up the side of that mountain and shoot. Like I say, absolutely chuffed with him. He's a good looking deer. Buck just here, but deep down. I'll kicking myself. I honestly think that buck would have grown into something, buddy. Next level, eh? Could be wrong. I'm not real good with age, but he has got a lot of mass there. His coronets are huge. But, I don't know. Like I say, it's hard to tell. I could be way wrong. It could be a buck fair bit age. He could be in his potential. Yeah, to me, I think he was well on his way to being a lot bigger deer. Body wise, he does look like he's got a bit of age, scars and shit all over him. But I'm not going to justify it. Like I say, I'm still happy. But deep down, I wish knowing what I know now, I would have definitely passed this buck up. Like I say, it's not one of them blocks where you can just get over on the next ridge the afternoon before, have a few beers and look through the spot and scope and pick what you're going to hunt, you know. Generally, any bucks I see through the rut are already in bow range. Flashing in between pines, and I'm not going to lie, on foot from probably 40 yards when I first spotted him, I could see that antler first. Grunting away there in the trees, he looked like a bloody hell of a deer, which he still is. Like I say, I'm not whinging about him. I'm more just a bit disappointed in myself, really. You know, I've got these other boys camped down here, and I'm stressing out about them shooting young deer and what it's going to do to the place. And then I go and shoot something like this. It could potentially be an absolute giant in another 3-4 years, sort of thing. Anyway, well, the big buck I missed, shot the tree on down here the other day. I'll try and roll that. I'll chuck it in this one here, and he catch a quick glimpse of him going through the trees on my phone. And then when he walks up to me, he chases a doe up into about 25 yards, and I shot a tree. But I haven't even looked back at the footage. I don't know how well you'll see it. But he's a real good buck. Like, I had him close enough to know. He's just down over in here. He was yesterday, and there's a buck grunting in there. I reckon it's him, so I'm gonna leave him be. And then there's another big chocolate follow that I know of, and there's all like different bucks grunting here. I don't know what they are, but at least I know there's 2 big follows in here still running plenty of does, so I'm gonna let them have it and let them pass a few genes on, and they might become next year's target. Like I say, been an absolute cracker of a rut, and for that big follow to turn up down there this morning, or the other day, that follow that I chased all last year, Then get a shot at him this morning and blow it. Yeah, kind of feels like it's just not meant to happen. I only get this fella off the mountain because I definitely owe it to him. And I'll make my way back in and hope that big alfolla's come back to his scrape there. Get in there and see if I can shoot another tree and yeah, go get some pics of that old pretty wicked mongrel looking old cull head thing that I shot there this morning too. So, yeah, a couple more days hunting really. I won't be. I got 3 days at work. Only got lucky there's no jobs booked in today, so got to get out bush. They're talking a little bit of rain Thursday. That might save me ass, and I might get a chance, but I'd say it more than likely won't be till Saturday. And I think I'm still going to be right. That'll be the 19th or the 20th, I think. But I don't reckon they're going to peak till a bit later, so but yeah, like I say, I'm definitely happy with this old buck, or this buck. I don't know, it's hard to bloody tell. I'll let a couple of deer gurus I know have a look at him and see what they reckon. He's short, he's not overly long. Whereas that other big fella I shot right back at the start of the rut, he's just shy of 32 inches, I think. I actually got him measured the other day. He measured 253.5. Douglas points, so. Righto, get some photos of this fella and hopefully go and kill this big old bruiser. That'll be the end of the rut for me then. Unfortunately, I don't think the wind's going to let this happen. Pulling straight in this gully, but it feels like it's just sucking straight around in here. It is, it is. Just got to hope it's pulling down. There's a gully on the other side of Reeves. Hopefully it's pulling down there enough. I sure don't feel like it either. Well, that was pretty much over before it started. The wind's obviously giving me up. I still snuck in here just on hope that it might have been pulling down that gully there. It pulls down both these gullies and just swirls in the middle. It's a shit spot to get into, really. The wind's coming up the gully. It's not too bad, but I can't come in from the back way this time because of these other blokes, so pretty much gives me one entry, which isn't working. But good to see you come back. If I get in here on the weekend, he's number one, like that's all I'm going for. So I'll just stay in here, even if I blow him out, I'll stay, try and hope the wind holds. And yeah, I'm going to move my camera down on the scrape that he's on in hopes it pushes him back to this scrape here. That way, if he's there, I can come over that ridge where I missed him from, or hit him from last time. I shot from just over there last time, he was just here somewhere. Yeah, so hopefully he's walked past here again, see if we've got a photo of him. Hello, I'm back at that old mongrel cull buck thing I shot this morning. Put a camera down here for that big fella. Oh, I had one there, but I moved it over to his scrape. He was going up here and I spooked him. I reckon he's down here now. Could be very wrong, but anyway. Geez, that buck, that point there is pretty impressive. That's about the only thing he's got going for him. So definitely a good one to knock out. That's him. Righto, so that's him. Oh, beautiful. Come back, grab his antlers. I'm not eating him. Look at him. Looks like an old friggin' sheepdog. I hopefully kill this thing down here. Righto, well I pushed up in there. Got eyes on him, but only just as he was trotting away. His doe must have spotted me. Anyway, 2 more days to try and track him down. But I got 3 days until I can do it. So I honestly don't think they're right in their peak, but I reckon they're only a day or so off. It's Saturday, Sunday. I reckon I'm nearly going to be right at the back edge of it. But anyway, that's all I got. So I've got to work with it, eh? Still a cracker of a morning. Couple of bucks on the ground. Got a shot at that big alfolla yet again. One day I'll get an arrow through that bloody force field or whatever it is he's got going on around him there. Hopefully.